What's up? What's up? What's going on out there, fight fans? It is the homie. Mainman is in the building. Hey, y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. What's up to the fam, man? Salute to everyone that catches this live. And a major salute to everyone that catches this on the playback. Thumbs up as you pull up. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Man, fight fans. Real cold night out here in the DMV, man. We in the 20s tonight. You couldn't tell me we close to spring. You could not tell me that this is March 28th, that we're a couple days away from April when we sitting here in the 20s in the DMV. It's crazy, fight fans. It is crazy, crazy, crazy. I want to give everybody a heads up and say, look, do the homie a favor and go on over there and check out the red corner, man. It's right here on the homepage of the channel. You got the playlist right there. Give it a check out. Hit the thumbs up for me, man. This is the first episode of many more to come. And you can find it on the homepage. It's a boxing animated series. Each and every episode always comes as a baseline dealing with boxing. But get to know the characters and enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Much love to you all. So, man, I just want to come on through tonight, fight fans, and just talk a little bit of boxing, man. Just see what's going on around the sport. You know what I'm saying? We had a great show last night, so I won't be doing a long one tonight. Just a quick one, getting in, getting out type thing. And nothing too heavy tonight, nothing too heavy whatsoever. Maybe more so a continuation of last night's conversation, if anything. And but before I do get started, I just want to say this real quick. And I want to start off with this Will Smith stuff that's floating around, man. I see this all going around in the internet world about Will Smith. And you know what I'm saying? I see Will Smith then smack the dog crap out of Chris Rock in front of the world, going viral. Some people believe that it's real. Some people believe that it's fake. You know what I mean? I'm just one to say, man, I will say that I'm just glad. I'm just glad that Will Smith did it. Truth be told, you know what I'm saying? I'm really glad that Will Smith did it, man. Um, Reason being is more so because it's needed to be done. I mean, we living in a society today, man, where everybody it's like a sucker society. You know what I mean? Everybody's suckers nowadays. It's a lot of sideways talk. Everybody they hiding behind this, they hide behind that. People talk from safe spaces and oh no offense. I ain't mean to offend nobody. I'm just saying that's what suckers do. Sideways talk. You know what I'm saying? And so Will Smith, he knew exactly what he was sitting there watching. And he went up there and smacked the shit out of that man for disrespecting his wife in front of millions of people. That's some real talk, man. That man, yeah, see, that's what people, Chris Rock act like he didn't know. Oh, it was just a joke. And people, it's just a harmless joke. It's just a Nah, it ain't no harmless joke, cuz. If you already know I don't like you speaking on my wife like that, how you gonna sit up in here in front of millions of people when you know she got a health condition she dealing with and then want to make fun of that shit and think I'm gonna sit here and be cool? That's today's society. Oh, it's just a joke. You can't get so emotional. No. We come from a time where you ain't gonna disrespect a man's woman in front of him and millions of people. Where I come from, that can get you more than slapped. That can get you more than slapped. That shit wasn't cool. Salute to Will Smith. He finally interjected some testosterone into today's Hollywood society. You know what I mean? I'm sick of this sensitive attitude of people nowadays. Everybody's so sensitive. Everybody got a cause. Everything needs to be marched on and all this shit. Like, I'm just sick of these times. And everybody's a sucker nowadays. Everybody's soft. Everyone's offended. Everyone want to talk out the side of their neck. People don't even dish you outright to your face. Now, I miss the good old days of just being outright dish, plain and simple, not sideways talk. And Will knew exactly what he was saying, especially after he warned that man before about talking on his wife. So I ain't mad at Will. I think Will did the exact right thing. Instead of making his wife the butt of the jokes, he made Chris Rock the butt of the jokes from getting the shit smacked out of him. That's the way it's supposed to go. That's the way it's supposed to go. You ain't gonna have my wife out here looking bad. Your ass gonna look bad, homeboy. Now you explain it. He smacked the shit out. Yeah, you make a joke out of it. Say it again, it's gonna get worse. That's how men do when you want to defend the honor of your woman. All of you soft dudes out there, man, you know, Will shouldn't have reacted. It's just a joke. Some shit you just don't joke about. Health concerns being one of them. So salute to Will Smith. Salute to Will Smith. Much love to Will Smith. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. That's why Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, man, is like one of my favorite shows of all time. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith got one of the best acting lines in that joint, man. The joint when him and his father, with his estranged father in the episode of Fresh Prince. Y'all remember that? When he came face to face with his estranged father, and the father walked out on him, and that scene that they had. If y'all ain't never seen that scene, man, just on YouTube, you can YouTube it, man. That's one of Will Smith's best acting moments ever, champ. That when he did that on the Fresh Prince, man. To hell with him. And he started yelling at him and shit, man. Like that was one of his golden moments in acting, bro. I couldn't been more happy for what Will Smith did. Some people believe that it was staged or this, that, and the third. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. I don't know. I'm not gonna look that far into it. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was in today's clout chasing. You know, everything's about clout nowadays. Everything's about drama nowadays. I was just telling a homie of mine, right? I say, yo, man, what we need to do, right? We need to go out here and find us some little young kid who's covered from head to toe in tattoos and maybe got like neon orange hair, and maybe put them in like some long earrings and give them some long fingernails. Write about 5 rap songs for him. Make 3 of them be trap beats and 2 of them be stripper beats, and we're gonna put that out. And I guarantee you, he's gonna be the hottest rapper on the market in 6 months. Now, if I would have told somebody that back and say, I don't know, 96, 97, they'd have looked at me stupid. They would have ready to smack my ass. You feel me? Salute to the fam up in the building, man. My homie Last of a Dime Breed on deck. I see you, man. What's up, man? What's up with you? D-Ray, how you doing, D-Ray? Salute to Omaha. Omaha is definitely in the building. What's up, man? Chillin', man. Chillin'. Last of a Dime Breed says, salute Will Smith. Them games can get you shot where I'm from, right? Same right here, too, Last of a Dime Breed. Shit like that get you shot, bro. You don't just disrespect a man's woman. If imagine somebody disrespecting a man, you in front of the whole hood, and somebody just talking about your woman's health problems or health issues or whatever the case may be, bro, that get you put down. And in today's society, everybody think that's cool. I always say that sideways talk, man. That out of your neck talk. That I'm really offending you, but no, I'm acting like I'm not offending you. That shit. That sucker move. That sucker shit. And so that's why I'm glad he checked it. I bet you, guess what? Chris Rock won't do that again. I bet you'll think twice before he even think about the name Jada Pinkett again. I guarantee it. Real spill. You know what I'm saying? So let's get on move on to what we're gonna talk about tonight, fight fans. Let's talk about something. Let's see what we got up on the itinerary. You know, the thing is, it's crazy, fight fans. Picking up from this Gervonta Tank Davis talk, man, from yesterday, right? And I just wanted to say, man, if I could reiterate one more time, yeah, we talking slapping, man. Say D-Ray, what's up, man? Yeah, man. Hey, word of the day says, was it real? I don't know, bro. It looked real. I mean, whether it was or wasn't, I just like the statement that came from it. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that Will Smith stood up for his wife, and he ain't deal with all that sideways talk. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and some people even alluding to like, oh, he was laughing at first, so why would he all in his fit? He probably glanced over to his wife and seen that she wasn't laughing, and he seen probably she was feeling some kind of way and like, oh, it ain't funny no more. Even if he originally thought it ain't funny to her, so it ain't funny to him. I'm that same kind of man. I don't know about y'all. I'm that same kind of man. If me and my lady out in public and some random cat just making fun, teasing her or some shit like that, and she feeling some sort of, it's on. We not talking. We not asking no questions. I'm not gonna ask you why did you do that. I'm not gonna walk up to you and say, hey, bro, can you please stop? I'm not gonna do none of that shit. It's on. You should already know that what you should already know the type of form you just signed, homie, by disrespecting my woman. That means the form you just literally filled out says there's no more talking. You just disrespected my woman. So it's on. For no reason, just to make her feel in front of millions of people. Shit, I didn't even know something was wrong with her until that moment. So, man, nah, bro. That's what they do. What I do wrong, huh? What I do wrong? Yeah. All that sideways shit, man. Hey, salute to my homies Lawrence Hera, man. What's up, fam? Saludos from Denver, Colorado, and Broncos country. Salute to Broncos country. I got Broncos Nation in the building, my man Lawrence. What's up, man? Man, I've always wanted to come out there to Denver, bro. I ain't never been to Denver, Lawrence. I've always wanted to come out there, man. Out there to Colorado, man. I heard some good stuff about out there, man. want to come out there, see the mountains and shit. You know what I'm saying? So real spill. I flew over it. You know what I mean? But I ain't actually never land in Denver. You know what I mean? I gotta check y'all out sometimes, man. But to pick back up from yesterday, though, fight fans. To pick back up from yesterday, right? This Gervonta Tank Davis talking. We're gonna let this lead into a couple, maybe one or two other things. I don't want to do too much before we talking boxing. But at the end of the day, I want to just pick back up on this. And I'm gonna do a screen share real quick. Hold on. Let me do a screen share real quick. And I want to go to this latest tweet by Gervonta Tank Davis. And which, of course, Gervonta Tank Davis letting it be known. You know, some fan came out of there, out of nowhere on his Twitter. And of course, they put Kambosos and Haney are fighting for undisputed. No one cares about the WBA second place regular belt. Y'all remember this right here, right? Remember this. WBA second place regular belt. Remember that. Y'all remember that. That's very important for what we're about to talk about. And Gervonta Tank Davis comes back and responds and says that and both of them together still won't get paid as much as me, but will be paying out more than me, though. And then he gave two little emojis right there. Now, we know what he's saying on that ending part, right? They're going to be paying out more than me. He's talking about sanctioning fees. He's talking about whichever one of these cats get these belts, right? They're going to be paying out the yin-yang in sanctioning fees. This is why undisputed champions don't walk around undisputed but so long, fight fans. My man Bud Crawford got all them Johnson, got rid of them the next fight. Damn that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't check the box, bro. I didn't got that prize. No need to stay here. Yeah, and so Gervonta Davis is alluding to, yeah, they're going to be paying out a lot of cash, man. But then this first part, he says, yo, both of them together still won't get paid as much as me. So he letting them be known, like, whatever they getting paid. I see some things going around, 10 million, 2 million, yada, yada, yada. Look, man, I'm going to just say this, bro. Gervonta Davis, for you to sit back and say getting paid as much as me, you got to give credit to Floyd for that, bruh. You got to give credit to Floyd. Floyd is the one that got you here. He's the one that got you this. He's the one that built you, made you. This is what we was just talking about the other day. He made you, bruh. You are Floyd's creation to a certain degree. And so you can't, for you to say, you talking about if anyone is alluding to he's leaving when his contract is up, listen to what he's telling these people. I'm getting paid even more than this undisputed thing that y'all talking about. Why? Maybe because he's on pay-per-view. They ain't. Hell, this is an undisputed fight we're talking about in a foreign country, and it's still going down on regular ESPN. So Gervonta Davis is saying, like, I get paid more than these cats. But you got to attribute that, on the other hand, to that's you and Floyd, the dynamic duo, the most powerful promoter and fighter duo in boxing. In boxing. I don't care what no one says. Like I told y'all, fight fans. All of this, oh, well, Floyd ain't putting, Tank into the best fights, and he's this, that, and the third. They all doing the same. They all keeping fights in-house. Give me one promoter that ain't. Eddie's doing it. Bob is doing it. Oscar's doing it. They're all doing it. They're all doing the in-house thing. They only do the small fights crossing streets, right? So Floyd ain't no worse than no one else, no other promoter in boxing. The only difference between Floyd and the rest of these promoters, that he's whooping their ass at the game that they're playing, and that they pretty much invented. Even this game existed long before Floyd Mayweather came along. This game existed long time before that. The only difference is he's beating them at the game because of his stage and star power. I don't see Bob Arum with an American pay-per-view attraction. I don't see Oscar De La Hoya with an American pay-per-view attraction. I see Eddie with one, but how long is that going to stay over there? That's just a PBC phone call away. So the point I'm making to y'all is that, look, man, this is the best dynamic duo in boxing. Like I told y'all last night, it don't get no better than this. Tank Davis is the biggest thing. He's opening up markets and shit. The man opened up Atlanta. He made Atlanta open for business. He's opening up markets, fighting on pay-per-view. He's doing anything he wants to do. This is the dynamic duo. To be honest with you, it's good to see these two brothers on top of the boxing world like this. You know how much the boxing institution hate this, man? You got Floyd Mayweather, former fighter who skated off undefeated and made all of this money in the world. Now he's turning around and become one of the most powerful promoters in the world. He can use his same stage, star power, legacy to push it off to the young fighters. And now that they're growing just big, big and faster than anybody else. Of course, I want to see Floyd do this. See, I told y'all the difference between me and most fans is I don't believe that Floyd is honestly protecting Tank out of Floyd's wants and desires. I think he's doing this out of Tank's wants and desires. That's the difference. If you actually pay attention, you'll see that this is Tank wants and desire. He wanted to be protected. He wanted to be strung along. He wanted to do, maybe I'll do 2 fights this year, 3 fights next year. Then maybe we'll step it. They'll go back to the interviews and look it up. And all Floyd is doing is obliging his fighter while protecting him and letting everyone know, no, he ain't got to do this and he ain't got to, because that's what Tank wanted. But in the meantime, you've become the hottest thing from 26 to 40. We've opened up markets. We've moved pay-per-views. We still gonna move pay-per-views. Technically, what do we know what Tank really meant when he said that my contract is up? That didn't mean he was leaving. That could have mean that, oh, they just trying to make all of this money off me in this Rolly fight. Maybe because they don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean that he leaving. I wouldn't suggest it. Y'all have built something, man. Y'all created something, bro. Y'all have opened up markets, man. Y'all became your own bosses to a certain degree. Y'all can be the most powerful entities in boxing. Tank, Floyd, Al. That's power. That's power. And if Tank don't want it, like I told y'all yesterday, he can move out the way. Jaleel Hackett's on the way. Floyd got a whole slew of young fighters that's getting very minimum coverage and publicity due to the fact that they're developing. So it's just you're gonna see this happen again. Fight. This ain't gonna be the only fight. It starts with Tank. Tank, you should soak it all up. You the man in the driver's seat. Boxing institutions would love to see y'all get the hell out the way. Why can't they do what y'all doing? Why not? They can't do it. They can't emulate it. They got Canelo. Canelo's the only other guy. There ain't nobody else. And Deontay Wilder, but he's a heavyweight. That's almost a given. Anyone below heavyweight, there ain't really nobody else. Pay-per-view is drying up, but you're one of the few that can actually do it at the young age that you are. Now, we're going to have to push this conversation forward a little bit, fight fans. Now, we talked about a lot of this yesterday, right? So I just want y'all to see this, and I want y'all to take in mind that this particular person is making fun of the WBA second place regular belt. You're right. That's the one that Gervonta Davis is going to be defending against Rolly Romero, right? So now the thing is this. Things are about to get real interesting around this jump. Salute to Lala D. I got Lala D is in the building. What's up, sis? Hope all is well with you, Lala. Hope all is well. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to have you in the building tonight, Lala. And much love to you. Much love to you. Akbar, what's up, Akbar? How you doing? Akbar Walton, chilling. Most people don't meet their potential because they don't have what Scottie Pippen had. Despite your talent, you got to take it and get it where you fit in. And he had that. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Get in where you fit in. You know what I'm saying? Said it. I couldn't have said that no better, bro. Earl, what's up, Earl? How you? The worshiping of money the fighters are making is what is destroying the sport. Nobody is making real fights. Haney is in a legacy fight, deserves more credit than a Tank tweet. 100%. 100%. But see, now I'm glad you brought the point up. That's a great point, Earl. First off, from a boxing fan standpoint, you will not hear me say one bad word about what Devin Haney is doing. I told y'all yesterday, for those who missed it, I think what he's doing is very tremendously respectable from a boxing fan standpoint. It's respectable. It's legacy defining. It's going to definitely put him on the road to greatness. No one's going to criticize this. Everyone is going to be in awe of this. This is an awe moment that we all should witness if he's victorious. Not once, but twice. With odds totally against him. With thousands of people standing on his head. With two promoters overlooking him that you don't know if they have his best interests at heart. All very dangerous, risky moments. But if he is victorious, what a story that will be. And this is what boxing is made of. I'm not one to babysit these dudes. If Devin can do this, this is what I be telling fight fans. Like, a lot of people put down what Julius and Dongo did back in the day. before Terrence Crawford fought him, like it was just easy work. Here we are wondering and sweating, will Devin Haney be successful or not in a foreign country to go into another country to take titles off of fighting in their backyard? Funny how when it strikes a little bit closer to home, we start feeling a little different. But when Julius Ndongo did it, it meant shit. Remember? A lot of people gave me shit about that. Funny, he hits a little closer to home, and here we are, like biting our nails a little bit, like, will Devin get through this? That's the risk you run when you do it in the backyard of a champion. They all run the same risk, fight fans. Terrence did it. Tank did it. He didn't beat a champion. He beat that boy Walsh. Walsh wasn't a champion, but he beat him in his backyard. The trip across the water is always necessary. It's even more hyped up when you're fighting a champion. And in Devin's case, he's fighting a unified champion. This is what boxing is made out of. We don't cower away from these moments. We don't start saying how weak Devin is and how much the deck is stacked against him. We don't talk that way. And Devin don't want to hear that shit. What Devin want to hear is he's doing something great. He's going for legacy. He needs his fans to rally around him more than ever before. Because if you do not want Bob Arum to throw him away, he needs to see that this kid got a fan base. That's why he didn't want Terrence Crawford versus Manny Pacquiao, right? Pacquiao had a country. Terrence Crawford didn't. What about Guillermo Rigondeaux, Nonito Donaire, where he learned his lesson at when Guillermo Rigondeaux beat Nonito Donaire and he was stuck with Rigondeaux, unable to sell him, even though Rigondeaux had a beautiful style, beautiful ring technician, right? Meant shit to Bob Arum because he didn't see a fan base behind Rigondeaux. And so what happened? Rigondeaux got tossed to the wolves, unfortunately, in due time. And we don't want to see that happen to Devin. So his people need to rally around him, empower him. The decision is made. At this point, it's all about supporting the kid, pushing him forward, making him feel confident, letting him know you need to go in here and make this thing super definitive. Don't let them take this away from you. But most importantly, fight fans, back to the Tank analogy. You know, great what Devin is doing, once again, from a boxing fan standpoint, but as a boxer, if you are the actual fighter, right, is this the smartest move in the world? I mean, Tank Davis ain't got two promoters that he got in his pocket. Devin literally traded his independence. He traded his independence for this move. That's a heavy trade, man. That's a heavy, heavy trade. Tank Davis is not in a position where he has to do that. It's a risky trade. Tank Davis ain't nowhere near in a position that he got to do anything like that. Hear me when I say this. Tank Davis is in a position, literally, that if he actually wanted one of these dudes to fight, they will give a damn about Undisputed. And you could test that. That's what Tank Davis is. That means power, bruh. That means the boxing institutions hate that shit. They don't want to see these brothers having that kind of power. They want Canelo with the power, right? They want Ryan to have it. They hoping his social media, Twitter followers can translate into buys, but it ain't. That's power, man. Devin may have to do what he got to do to attain that power. Tank got the easy route and got that power, all because of Floyd. But he got it. And he's on pay-per-view. You got fighters who fight their whole career, don't even get a pay-per-view fight. This kid did it at a young age. What are we talking about? It ain't about the money. Y'all want to say it's about money? No. It's about checking all boxes. This is what killed me. Now, look here, fight fans. I got to say this. I know in today's boxing, we are strategists to the very end. You know what I mean? We love to talk about the X's and O's inside the ring, and that's all, and that matters. But there's also a story that gets normally told way too late in boxing, and that is life after boxing. These guys ain't got no money. They hurt. They're broke. So now that we are in a day and age where fighters are now taking more control of their career and deciding, let me earn some money before I get to a point where, you know, who knows, things may go left and I ain't got shit to show for it. We sat back and watched Earl Spence Jr. just do it, didn't we? How many fights did he say he got to take before Terrence Crawford? How much, the Little Mike fight, how much did he make off that fight? But I get Spence Nation coming through here and saying, well, it's all right. It's all right. Well, guess what? Even if Earl win, lose, or draw, whatever fights, he didn't check the couple boxes. He got some change in the bank now. Now his kids got to get a good future. I'm glad to see some of these fighters get paid. Now, do we want that to be their whole thing? No. But to see them check them boxes, great. Tank got time. Look, this is what we about to go down this yellow brick road. Y'all just stick with me here. At the end of the day, this is what I'm talking about Tank got time. Here's a situation right here, for example. Let's go to the screen share. Let's go to the screen share. We got this on the horizon. Don't we? Don't we got this on the horizon? Read it and weep, fight fans. Read it and weep. This is what I was talking about in the title right here. Gervonta Davis will be stripped of the WBA title unless he agrees to a unification. Now, we all know that Gervonta Davis is in the WBA. They're consolidating all of their belts, correct? We know that the WBA super champion right now currently is George Kambosos. If Devin Haney beats George Kambosos, then it's Devin Haney. The question will be, when the rubber has to meet the road, when it's time to do this, will Gervonta Davis either drop that belt or will he take this fight? Whether it's George Kambosos or whether it's Devin Haney. I know Lomachenko is in the contract, fight fans. Lomachenko is in the whoever it may be, whether it be either one of them three or whoever. This moment is coming. This moment is coming. What is they going to do? How would it look if Gervonta Davis got out of the way of this? How does this look, fight fans? How does this look if Gervonta Davis gets out of the way of this? I don't know. He may take this fight. This moment is coming. Is Gervonta Davis going to drop a belt to get out of the way of Devin Haney or get out of the way of George Kambosos? I want to see this moment right here. I want to see how this goes. I'm really interested. But we got time. These are the type of things I'm talking about. We got plenty of time for this kid. Right now, he's making money. He opening markets. He's creating opportunities for the other young fighters over there. I know a lot of y'all hate that shit. Jaleel Hackett is coming right behind him. Y'all know who Jaleel Hackett is? Go research him. Straight out of DC. Right behind Gervonta Davis. I'm just saying. So when we talk about Devin and them are doing this, great. But at the end of the day, if they want to, if they choose to, don't misunderstand me, fight fans. All roads could lead back to Gervonta Tank Davis if he wants. Never forget that. When y'all say, well, he ain't done it. How old is he? 26, 27? Prime years are coming up. Tank Davis said he needed a few fights to get ready. That's what he said in his interviews. Well, those fights are past. We're getting to that point now. Give it time. Let's see what happens when the step up comes. Are they ready? They showed us in the past that they wasn't ready. When Gary Russell Jr. came knocking, they wasn't ready. When Gary Antoine came knocking, they wasn't ready. When Lomachenko came knocking, they wasn't ready. But this situation right here in front of you on your screen is coming. Will they be ready? I do wonder. Lala says, I think it's going to be easy work for Dev, but we'll see. I don't know about that, Lala. I don't know if it's going to be easy work. Kambosos is not a bad fighter. And style-wise, I don't know. It's a speedy fighters, two speedy fighters, speed. I think Devin's timing can beat Kambosos' speed. That's probably the one thing that he has over Kambosos, but he going to damn sure have to use that timing. He damn sure. Kambosos is a fast fighter. If we're not talking about punching power and knockout power here, being an X factor or equalizer, we're talking about two speedy fighters. We'll see. When we get to Styles, fight fans, we'll be breaking this thing down. You know what I'm saying? We'll see, fight fans. We'll see. D-Ray says, Lala D, was the slap by Will Real. Oh man, hey, man, I think that thing was real, man. I don't know. But I will say this though, if I can. It's funny how after Chris Rock got smacked, like his face wasn't red, the collar didn't flip up, like his ear mic didn't come out, nothing. It just like went back to perfect, like everything was perfect, like nothing got he ain't just get slapped. Everything was perfect. That's funny, man. Hey, hit that thumbs up for the homie, man. Hit that thumbs up as we talking this real spill tonight, man. And we always keeping it a buck up in here, man. Hit that thumbs up like my brother Black Ham TV is talking about. You know what I'm saying? Much love to the fam. Much love to y'all all. But I just want y'all to understand something. Ain't nobody should be breaking this up. Tank, you'll be crazy to leave Floyd. Y'all are running shit. Y'all running things. They got to get like y'all. A lot of people would love to be in your position. Take it. Whenever you are ready to go for those big name fights, whenever you feel comfortable enough to go for them, when you ready, you with the right team that can make any fight in boxing happen. I'm going to say that one more time because everybody can't do that. You with the team that can make any fight in boxing for you happen, man. Hell, you can do it in your new market. All we know. But more about Devin. Now, the thing is about this Devin Haney situation, right? Let me see here. The thing about this Devin Haney situation. This can be a gift or this can be a curse, right? This can be a gift or this can be a curse. Simple as that. Now, people may say, hey, there go my brother L Dub is in the building. What's up, L Dub? How you, bro? Hope all is well with my homie L Dub right there, man. The encyclopedia of boxing. Everyone that hears the sound of my voice, y'all already know. Whatever L Dub got going on, go over there and thumb it up. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the homie L Dub on deck. What's up, champ? How you, man? How you? But what we were saying, this just to go back to this because I don't want to lose my train of thought on this. The gift and the curse for Devin Haney, right? So people may say, well, man, we're fully aware what the curse can be, right? Bob Arum don't want to invest and see no future in Devin Haney, make some phone calls, get certain things turned, certain judges in situations. You know how it go, right? Get certain judges to make certain kind of scorecards and make sure that he loses. And then we can do this and do that with him. That's the curse of it, right? It all depends if Bob want to make things happen. This is what scares me about the Devin Haney Kambosos fight. There's one major thing that scares me here. Hear me and hear me crystal. The fact that George Kambosos comes from a country which his government is willing to put up money. That scares me. That's why Bob never wanted to let Australia go in the first place when he was messing with Horn. How do you they put up money then for Pacquiao? They love markets that put up money. They love countries and governments that come forward and put up money. Will they want to trade that out? That scares me a little bit. You got the Victorian government coming forward saying, here's a boatload of money to put the fight on in our country. What happens if this is George Kambosos and Lomachenko? Will they do the same thing? Now that scares me. Because who we talking about? And Bob greasy ass. You know, oh, they have money. Oh, well, yeah, we're gonna keep doing fights in Australia. That scares me. You know, but Devin got Vegas, right? Devin got Vegas. L Dub says Tank will probably fight Michael Rivera later this year. Jezreel Corrales and Javier Fortuna are possible too. So what about this WBA situation, L Dub? You think you're gonna just drop that belt when that time comes? You think that belt goes bye-bye when they have to consolidate that WBA? Because I want to see that moment. That's the moment I'm waiting on. Will Tank take it? Will he step up or will he won't? That's the moment I'm talking about. That moment is coming. We see it playing out already, all around boxing. All WBA belts are consolidating. That moment is coming. But so that's the curse. You know, we all know the curses though of Bob Arum, right? But what about the gifts? What about the gifts? Man, what gifts you talking about? We know Bob got pulled, right? Y'all see this news out here floating around. Let me go to the screen share real quick. What about the gifts? What about the gifts, man? It's all about the gifts. Well, I don't know y'all caught this story. It's all over the place. This is the latest in Teofimo Lopez news. Y'all seen this going around, huh? Catterall Ramirez protests the placement of Teofimo Lopez at number 2 in the WBO 140-pound rankings. So Teofimo Lopez, coming off of a loss to George Kambosos, moves up to 140 pounds and placed in the number 2 slot by the WBO. According to the reportings on this, attorneys for Catterall and Jose Ramirez submitted separate letters of protest, largely questioning their placement outside the top 2 contender slots at 140 division. Both specifically challenged the idea of former lineal champion Teofimo Lopez advancing to number 2 in the March 2022 update without having ever fought at the weight and while coming off of a loss. So we got Jose Ramirez and Jack Catterall pissed off because they've been leapfrogged by Teofimo Lopez out of nowhere, even though Lopez has never fought at the weight and he's coming off of a loss, as opposed to Jose Ramirez, who's coming off of a win and a former WBO champion, just like Teofimo. As for Jack Catterall's coming off a loss himself. Don't know what leg he got to stand on here, but he felt as though, and a lot of the boxing public feel as though he was robbed. Investigations occurred after this. I believe the BBBOC investigated this. They didn't really find much. They reprimanded one of the judges. They lowered his status a little bit. And the other 2 were looked at a bit funny too, because it said that they didn't fulfill certain training for the WBO or something like that. But outside of the investigations that kind of went on afterwards, Jack Catterall ain't really getting no justice done. They thought they maybe would order a rematch, but the WBO didn't do it. Why didn't they do it, fight fans? Why didn't they do it? How does Teofimo Lopez get to move up? So I go over here, right? Hold on. I go over here. Let's go over to the WBO rankings real quick. If I can, real quick, share the screen with y'all. So we look at the WBO rankings. And this is on the WBO's website. So I went to double check. And there you have it at 140 pounds right here. We got Teofimo Lopez in the number 2 spot. How the hell does that happen? The gifts. The wonderful world of Bob Arum and the WBO. Something we've been talking about on the channel. Somehow how things happen out of thin air, how championships happen out of thin air, the rules changes on the fly with Bob Arum. People pop up mysteriously in rankings and all kinds of stuff when it comes with Bob and his WBO. But Teo is right there above Jack Catterall and above Jose Ramirez. How does they do that shit? What has Teo done to get this ranking? Now, we all know that Josh Taylor's vacating his belt. Guess who's going to be making a run for that belt clearly? You named it. You guessed it. Teofimo Lopez. But how? Riddle me that. How? So you see it for yourselves, fight fans. Unbelievable. All right, so let's go back real quick. Let's go back to this article one more again, because this is funny. This is real funny. Because I was like, okay, well, clearly, what the hell is the WBO going to do here? Because now Jose Ramirez and Jack Catterall, they got lawyers on the game. They got lawyers in the game. They calling their lawyers, and they got the lawyers contacting the WBO. So what is the WBO going to do? It says that the sanctioning body has now placed the responsibility on Catterall, Ramirez, and Taylor to plead their case as to who most deserves the number 2 position. So basically, the WBO is making them write essays or some shit. They doing book reports. I don't know, essays, book reports, or something. And they got to say, while they are the most deserving fighter to be the number 2, this is their resolution, fight fans. You know what this tells me? We're stalling for time until Bob tell us what the hell he want us to do. Because these are all top rank fighters, right? Or is Catterall one? Is he associated with top rank? But these are top rank guys. So what I'm reading here between the lines is the WBO saying, write your book reports and tell us why you are so deserving of this fight. But in the meantime, we'll be talking to Bob on the bat phone. What kind of shit is this? What are we talking about here, fight fans? This is the gifts of Bob. This is the things that Devin can perhaps partake in if he's successful, right? Some of the gifts of Bob. How will it go? How will it go? Would Bob want to give him the gifts? Or is he going to give him the curse? Which one? It's amazing what he's doing for Teo, huh? This is amazing, fight fans. So to my brother Muhammad Hamatola, who's in the building. What's up, champion? I hope that Haney looked at the fine print because no one can trust Bob. Absolutely. I don't know if and when or how Devin Haney is going to get out of this situation. It ain't just Bob now. He's got two promoters. He got Lou too. He got Lou DiBella. They're going to be feasting off this kid. He traded his independence for this moment. But at the end of the day, I can't sit here and be worried for him. I gotta say that this is the journey that he chose to go down. He didn't have to do this. This is something he wants to do. And listen to what's coming out of his camp. He wants to attain this greatness. I'm not going to dim that down for Devin because when he do it, it's going to be big. It's going to be huge. It's going to be history making. And if he do it twice, well, shit, man. He beat all odds. He's a superhero at that point. He's Superman. I'm telling y'all, man. It's just, I don't know how this all gonna go. None of us do. But I just gotta say that this thing can either end with gifts or it can end with the curse. You know what I'm saying? Real spill, fight fans. Hold on, let me stop this screen. Oh, you know what? Look at this. This is they got the WBO actual the letter. Look at this. This is the letter. Please be advised that on Thursday, March 24th, the WBO confirmed the email correspondence by attorney Mr. Jeffrey Benz on behalf of WBO welterweight participant Jack Catterall, challenging his client's position as per the March 2022 WBO World Ratings. Wow. These are Bob Arum fighters. Clearly, somebody getting tossed to the wayside. Catterall, Jose Ramirez. Will they do Jose Ramirez? You know what? I would love to see Jose Ramirez versus Teo. Let me look at these rankings real quick again. Judging at these rankings, man, he can do Jack Catterall versus Ramirez. He can do Jack Catterall versus Teo. I don't know who this Liam Payroll guy is in the #1 spot, but damn, bro. It's loaded. It's loaded with top ranked fighters. Regis down in there. Barboza, Zepeda. I mean, it can get real heated. I mean, all of these dudes on the same side of the street, that's for sure. If I'm Jose Ramirez, he need to be looking at all of this new smoke, man. I mean, maybe he can go and get Teo. No, I would think the resolution will be something along those lines. But you know, this WBO title about to come vacant, fight fans. But I would think that the resolution would be somewhere along them lines. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere along them lines. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Muhammad Hamatola says Devin has to make sure that if no stoppage, he wins rounds clearly, leaving no room for a robbery because he's already 2 rounds down. 100%. And you know, to notice that the crazy thing is like the WBO let supposedly faulty judges slip through the cracks in the Catterall and Josh Taylor fight. These two, you know, one, like I just told y'all, one of them got lowered in class or something like that, and the other two didn't do specific WBO training for the fight. Technically, they shouldn't have really been in the fight. WBO acted real sloppy when it came to that Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor fight. And now we see in the aftermath of it with the rankings now, they acting even more sloppier. And this is all due to, y'all know who pulling these strings. Do I have to say his name for real? I got to say his name. Y'all know exactly who pulling these strings. And this is also the thing I was telling y'all the other day about Bud Crawford. This is what I look at this Josh Taylor situation and do not underestimate it. I'm telling y'all, boxing works in mysterious ways. Salute to my homie Breeze Boxing on deck, man. How you doing, man? Hope all is well with my homie Breeze, man. What's up, champ? I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, man. Muhammad Tola says they will always find a ranking spot for boxers that can sell. Sanctioning fees. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, Teofimo Lopez, the man is literally coming off of a loss, fight fans. He got elevated to the top 2, which his title shot is just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. How did so if that's going to happen, what happens when Josh moves up to 47? Is he going to challenge Terrence Crawford once again? I mean, what are we talking about? Boxing fans believe that there's an MTK global connection there. We know Josh definitely runs with MTK. We're not too sure about Bud. But if there is one there, that fight just became that much more easier to make, fight fans. I'm just saying. These are all the things we got to watch, all moving parts here, man. That's how we get down on Mainman Made, man. We watch all moving parts. We watching all. You know what I mean? David Gregory, what's up, man? After Wilder versus Fury won, the WBC ordered a rematch before Wilder took his gloves off. After Wilder Fury won, yeah. Well, I tell you what, that situation was funny from the Wilder Fury fight because their first fight ended in a draw, so that made their contracts and rematch clauses null and void. They had to redo a whole new deal under Bob this time around. Funny how that worked out, ain't it? Ain't that funny how that shit worked out? First fight ending in a draw, making the contracts null and void. Don't matter about no rematch clauses, nothing, because it ended in the draw. Bob comes along and does a whole new fresh deal, and bam. That should be funny how things work in boxing, fight fans. Boxing works in mysterious ways. Mysterious things happen, fight fans. They just happen. You know who else got that kind of juice? You check that Rolly Romero versus Jackson Marinez fight, and you tell me who got juice in that fight. Ain't that right, Tank? You rolling with just as much power as the next man, Holmes. You better stay your ass where you at. You better stay your ass where you at, man. Real spill, man. So I'm gonna tell y'all, fight fans. I believe at the end of the day, I'm rooting for Devin in this moment. He does have I said it, he has an uphill battle. It's risky. Things can go left, things can go right. We're hoping for the best. Salute to this kid for taking this chance. I'm telling y'all, man, blown away. I've given this kid a lot of criticism over time. I've given him a lot of criticism. Ain't that right, little Devin? But at the end of the day, that shit gone, man. I can't say shit here, man. I can't say nothing about this. My eyes are wide open. I'm like wide-eyed in this shit. Like, wow, he did that for real. Didn't think he would. The odds are stacked against him. The financial people making look. He took less money. It ain't about the money for this kid. Clearly. I've underestimated this kid. It ain't about the money. It clearly ain't. He gave up his independence. He gave up the one thing that boxers strive for. They normally don't achieve to the end of their careers. He was his own boss to a certain degree. He gave up total independence to pursue this road. Man, I don't understand anybody can criticize this, man. I don't understand how anybody can criticize. Y'all don't understand what that kid laid down. He didn't have to do this. Salute to him, man. Salute to him. Salute to him and his pops. I'm going to leave them alone for these moments. You won't hear me criticizing Devin Haney, fight fans. I'm telling you right now. I'm backing off that shit. Unless we're talking about Devin and Gary. But outside of that, no. Let this man have his moment. Back up off him. Back up off him. Respect this man's journey. Respect his road. I don't give a damn if you like him or not. If you don't like him, don't listen to his interviews. Just watch the fight. But back up off him and give him his space. Oh, thanks, Elder. Appreciate this one. Yeah, Catterall is with Probellum. Okay, great. Well, make a lot of sense why his ass ain't get that #2 spot, right? You know what I'm saying? Makes perfect sense now, champ. Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense now. Look at Bob. Bob just running shit, man. Paro is with Matron. Oh, Paro can forget about it, bro. He can forget about it too. It's a wrap. Unless they gonna do something to get his ass. Paro ain't gonna get that belt, bro. Teo is gonna be Teo. If Teo fight Paro, he might beat Paro, but I think it's gonna be Teo and probably Ramirez or Teo and Pedraza or one of them cats. You know what I mean? Barboza or some shit. I don't know. You know what I mean? But yeah, you can wrap it up. You can wrap it up for Catterall, bro. I thought Catterall had some more association with Bob after that, doing that. But he was just simply a mandatory, right? So yeah, you're right, man. So it's a wrap for him, bro. Yeah, Teo basically gonna get that shot. Teo basically gonna get that shot, fight fans. That's funny. Bob and the gift. Salute to my homie Felix Nunez in our house. What's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Hey, yo, everybody, please do me a favor and hit the thumbs up for the homie. Show love, show support, and hit that thumbs up for me, man. You know what I mean? This was a spontaneous live like we do. But yeah, man, I've been going over some of this stuff, man. I was just like, man, I'm telling y'all, man. I just hope boxing, Devin has a cause that can unite a lot of sides of boxing with this, because the boxing fan inside of us, it's going to appeal to all of us. What Devin is doing is going, and for those who are worried, look, you got every right to be worried. But I would say keep a brave face on for Devin. He gonna need all the support that he can get inside. He's gonna need all the support that he can get. I'm talking even beyond if he makes it through this situation. Like, he's going to need the support beyond this fight, because y'all know how Bob get down. You know what I'm saying? So support this kid, and if he does, he's going to garner support from every corner of the boxing globe. This can be a star-making situation. And I really mean that. I was listening to Shakur Stevenson say, because he took less money in the fight with Oscar Valdez. Y'all see the news floating around? Shakur Stevenson is out here saying, yeah, he definitely took less money for the Oscar Valdez fight, but he did it because he's betting on himself. Shakur says, I did that because I'm betting on myself. Hell, Bob might want Oscar to win now, right? Wouldn't he love to be in the Oscar Valdez business, right? Yeah, I know how that go. But Shakur says, I took less money. Let's do this. It's not about feeling bad and sorry for him. It's about respecting their road. Respect their road, fight fans. Shakur's doing it. Devin's doing it. Tank, you got to do something, man. You are that cash. You are that attraction. Beautiful to be an attraction. You got the attraction boxes checked, but you don't got the legacy boxes checked just yet. As opposed to Shakur and Devin, where they're checking legacy boxes first. They may not have the attraction box checked, but they're checking the legacy boxes first. Tank, you got to do it. Your moment is coming with this WBA belt. Don't let us down, man. Don't let us down. Much love to y'all all, man. Much love to y'all all. I'm going to get up out of here, take a couple more, and I'm out the door. You know what I'm saying? Much love to y'all all, man. Lawrence, what's up, man? Aram gets the big fights, the best fighters, the biggest robberies with Don King when we need him. Exactly, man. Don King just won a purse bid, man. Shit, Don King doing that Daniel Dubois fight. Man, Frank Warren better hold on to Dubois with a kung fu grip before Don get his ass. If Dubois beat Trevor Bryant, what's going to happen with Dubois? Is he going to be a Don King fighter? Don't be surprised. Do not be surprised, man. Do not be surprised. Hey, there go my main man, 100 grand. What's up, D-Lo? D-Lo 44 boxing in our house. What's up, Holmes? Hope all is well with my homie D-Lo. Everyone that hears the sound of our voice. Do I even got to say it? You check out D-Lo 44 boxing. That's my homie. What's up, champ? Hope all is well with you, man. Hope all is well with you. The Zone rigged it again, says David Gregory. The Zone rigged it again. Yeah, The Zone rigged it, all right. Yeah, they rigged it. They got that guy up there on the top. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, Eddie Hearn dropped the ball in this whole situation. Eddie just got smacked around once again. Got his fighter stolen. It's looking real big over on Matron for the Zone. We talked about that yesterday. Check yesterday's show, fight fans, and definitely check my brother Muhammad Hamatolla's article on it. It's getting real big over there for Eddie. Getting cold, Eddie. You better get a star. You better pray for AJ. You better pray that AJ don't lose, bruh. Because if he does, who does Eddie have? I don't know, David. We watching, man. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for AJ, bruh. I really am. I really, really am. When we get closer to this fight, I will be leaning to AJ. Or I can say leaning. I'm going to be rooting for AJ. I'm hoping that he gets this done. I would hate to see him basically leave the conversation like this. I would hate to see him lose to Usyk, like the pity pat Usyk, man. I want him to get rid of Usyk. We want AJ, get your respect and get rid of Usyk, bro. I believe in you. You can do it. You bounce back after Andy Ruiz. I know you can bounce back after the man ain't barely even beat you up, man. You ain't get, I mean, he ain't really, come on, man. It just ain't like you was in there with Wilder or some shit, bro. You was in there with pity pat Usyk. Don't let him pity pat your ass to death. Get rid of this dude, man. And if you can't do it, then get the hell out the way and let Deontay Wilder take over. He'll get them belts back and he'll knock Usyk ass into the third row of the parking lot. That's how we looking at it. So we waiting on AJ. We hoping AJ can get this did, man. You know what I mean? Don't let the boxing world down, Anthony Joshua. But most importantly, don't let Eddie Hearn down. Because Lord knows he needs you. He needs you. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's what that's what you talking about, Dave. I seen that, bruh. I seen Teofimo out here talking about they set him up and they rigged him, man. Bro, you lost, bro. I'm a Teo fan. Y'all know I rock with Teo. You lost, bro. Stop it. Bob didn't pull some strings for you up at 140. Just take your new ranking, enjoy, go forward, and don't look back on your turn of salt. Just go forward, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you lost. You got a number 2 ranking and a possibility to get another world title. That is, unless like Catterall or Ramirez write a better essay than you, write a better book report than you. But unless that happens, bro, you got it all. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, I don't agree with that shit, man. You know what I mean? I don't agree. He lost. And I rock with Teo, but he lost. He lost. You know what I'm saying? He lost. D-Lo says, I'm good, man. I hope that things are going your way. Yeah, things are going great on this end, bro. I can't complain. You know, who will listen? You know what I'm saying? So everything is great over here with me, man. I'm just all good as long as the fam is good. And, you know, everything is straight, man. I'm glad to know that everybody came through and showed some love tonight. You know what I'm saying? D-Ray says, yo, man, AJ is about to be a 3-time champ. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. I hope so, bro. I really do. I'm rooting for him. I hate to see him go away. And most importantly, I hate to see Hearn grow a whole nother set of gray hair to cover the second half of his head. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here, fight fans. Have a blessed night. Be stressed and sucker free. Remember, the devil is everywhere, man. Omnipresent, everywhere at the same damn time. He wants you ruined. He wants you depressed. He wants you sad. You know what I mean? He wants you forgetting because it's so damn cold out here that spring is right around the corner. Cookouts, barbecues, and everything. You know what I'm saying? I need all that, fight fans. Y'all have a blessed night, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. And until the next video, peace out.